Welcome back to Night Shift with Justin S. King. How to transform your life one night at a time. Tonight, we're going to be discussing the first of a four-part series on the book Feeling is the Secret by Neville Goddard. This was the one of the first books that introduced me to the idea of using sleep, your evening routines, as a way to transform your life. So the episode tonight, I'm going to focus on the first chapter, which is called Law and Its Operation. Before that, in the foreword, Neville says that this book is not built to persuade you with stories or long arguments. He presents his ideas as a practical method, a clearly defined road to realizing desire. And he says that the real proof is not debate, but practice and results. The central claim in the first chapter is this: that the world and all within it is man's conditioned consciousness objectified. Or, in other words, your outer life reflects your inner conditioning. Your programmed inner awareness becomes your outer reality. And that is the law as Neville presents it. He says if you understand the law of consciousness and how to operate it, you can accomplish all you desire in life. Neville divides consciousness into two aspects of the same thing: the consciousness and the subconscious. The conscious mind is personal and selective. It chooses, it judges, it directs attention, decides what story to dwell in. The subconscious is impersonal and non selective. It does not weigh your feelings for accuracy, morality, or wisdom, accepts what is impressed upon it and moves to express it. It is not concerned with truth or falsehood. That is why this teaching puts such weight on the inner state. So here's the simplest way to say it: the conscious mind chooses the seed, the subconscious mind grows it. Neville even uses symbolic language for this. He says the conscious is male, the subconscious is female. Not biology, symbolism. One generates the idea, the other receives it and gives it form or life. And what impresses the subconscious mind? Not words, not wishful thinking, feeling. This is the only way to impress the subconscious mind, he says. This is the engine of the whole chapter. Neville says ideas are impressed on the subconscious through feeling. And what is felt as true is accepted and expressed. The subconscious is not concerned with whether your feeling is objectively true or false, accepts what you repeatedly feel to be true. That means the dominant feeling wins, not the occasional thought, not the weak preference, the dominant feeling. And this is why Neville says that what you feel you are matters more than what you feel you would like to be. I will be healthy still implies I am not healthy. But I am healthy assumes the state now. In his system, the wish must be felt as a present reality, not admired as a future possibility. That leads to the practical warning in this chapter. Do not dwell on undesired states. Do not keep rehearsing regret, failure, resentment, or difficulty. Because if feeling impresses subconscious, a constant emotional agreement with what you do not want is still planting a seed. Neville's argument is ruthless. If you keep feeling from the problem, do not be shocked when the pattern or obstacles continually arise or persist. So what is the practice? Think with feeling only of the state that you desire. Assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. Be concerned with the end, not the obstacles, not the mechanics, not the difficulties. Neville says all things come from within, and the state within must first be accepted inwardly before it is expressed outwardly. He also says that until self-control is developed, sleep and prayer are the best gateways to the subconscious. So here's the takeaway for tonight. Your life is not mainly shaped by what you occasionally want. It is shaped by what you repeatedly feel is true. That is a summary of the first chapter of this book tonight. How you can apply this is you can go back to the grocery store visualization we mentioned in the earlier episode, or you can put yourself in a state of feeling, not just emotion, but feeling how it would feel though you already had the object of your desire. Place yourself in that for a minute tonight, preferably right before you fall asleep. And we will cover how to use this in connection with sleep on tomorrow's episode. My name is Justin S. King, and I help entrepreneurs find peace tonight, tomorrow, for the rest of their lives through sleep optimization, emotion regulation, and discovering their purpose. Good night.